Oh, that was feeling good. Ooh, ooh. Why you stop? That was good.
Sorry. I was mesmerized by your voice. That's what's going on.
Okay. We're playing. Hey, everybody, body. It's morning time. We are here. Everybody take a nice deep stretch. Yeah, because we're in for a treat today. Good morning, Grand Rising. Hello, everybody. Great morning, Grand Rising. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Daily Antidote of Song. Good morning. So happy to see you. I'm Arne. I'm your host for this Thursday morning edition of Daily Antidote of Song, which is lovingly brought to you every single day by them good peoples over at Carpe Diem Arts. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. And I know somebody's got it. How many days? Carolyn, how many days is it? 718. Everybody, 718. 718. Hey, 718. I love it. 718 consecutive days. Incredible, incredible. Well, today is Thursday, March 24th, 2022. And here at Daily Antidote of Song, we are celebrating March Week 2. Today, we're focusing on disability awareness, and I'm actually calling it Extra Ability Awareness and Women's History Month. We have a very special guest in the room. Actually, we got two in the room, but we'll just speak about one for the moment. We'll get started with greetings to our Facebook Live family. So wave to them. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Alice. Hey, Tiger. All right, everybody's in the room. All the good-looking people in the room. Okay, let's keep going. Zoom room zoomers. Wave to each other. Come on, you can do it. Don't be shy. We won't bite. All right. Okay, I think I should say if there are any new people in the room, please feel free to identify yourself in the chat with your first name, where you're visiting from, and how you found us. Okay, it's time to say hello to some peoples in here. All right, let me make this screen really big. And y'all stop moving. People are moving too much. All right. They moving. You don't understand, Emma G. You don't understand. Okay. So, hey, I'm so glad to see JoJo Rossi. In the house, I'm so glad to see my girl Katie. And there's Dr. Izai Maria Barnwell, Dr. Izai Maria Barnwell, and Busy Graham. Hey, Busy, good morning to you. And I see Arlene Baxter in Berkeley, and Jenny in Suffolk, UK, and Deborah in Kentucky, and Aloysius all around the world. There's Dan in Vienna, and Susan E in Ohio. Hey now. Annette Perone, and Mabel and a bear. Oh, Mabel, let's see the bear. Thank you, Mabel, in Massachusetts. And there's Brian McLaughlin. Oh, Mr. James Harkless. Bow down, bow down, bow down. Good morning. Karen in Oregon, and somebody on an iPad, Curly Tops, I see two. There's 1, 2, Curly Tops. There's Doug Varney in Underhill, and Carolyn, 718 days. Silver Spring, Steve in Silver Spring, Steve in Silver Spring, and Kathy in Virginia. Hey, and Susan in Seattle. Good morning. Don in the Curly Tops. Oh, y'all tricked me today. We got double trouble Curly Tops. I love it. And Bonnie in Boise with that beautiful background. And Katie in Charlottesville. Jamie in Victoria. Hey, and Sue Sean. Okay, y'all are moving. Stop moving. Gary Pausner. Hey, I see Amanda Miles and Phil. Phil is still here. Hey, Phil. And there's Cliff in Vermont. And Linda. I see you, Linda. Luda in Victoria, BC. Giving up the love. There's Jean in Pittsburgh. And Ruth in Birmingham. Put that pinky out for the UK, baby. Storm. Storming it up. Hey, Storm. Rocking the yellow. I love it. And there's Jane And Ann in Maryland, Ralph in Victoria. Cricket, put those arms out now. Uh-huh. And Jacqueline. Hey, Jacqueline. Carpe diem in the house. And there's Hoda NBC. I see you, Hoda. I always love your backgrounds. And Nancy with the moo woo 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 cow. Hey, Nancy. There's Deli. And Martha in Oregon. And Anna in Pinewoods. Hey, Anna, you made it to Pinewoods. All right. Louise, Kat in Vermont, Diane and Sandy and Linda in Orcas Island and Cliff in Vermont, Karen in Oregon, Linda in Buena someplace, and there's Becky in BC. Hi, Becky Kane. Loriana and Company LMG. Kim Bothan. Okay, y'all are moving. And then there's Carol in Connecticut. Kate, who's wandering the world. And Tusi, I believe that's what that is. Suzanne. Joni. Bob and the iPhone. Jane G. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. All the good looking people are here for the daily antidote of song. Okay. All right. Y'all don't want to see me on coffee. Y'all don't want that. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, we are on day 7-1. Okay, where is it? Where'd Carolyn go? Hold on. Let me change my view because I like seeing you. 718. There we go. Day 718. We're celebrating March week 2. Extra ability awareness and Women's History Month today. Our song leader is very new to the Daily Antidote family, so I want you all on your best behavior. Welcome her so she comes back. She is a singer, a songwriter, a multi-instrumentalist. She's a street performer, a recording artist, an author, songwriting coach, podcaster, and mentor. And she only 12 years old. How's she do all of this? Okay.
13, thank you.
One of her life missions is to help parents reconnect with their teenage children and to assist teenagers in reconnecting with themselves using the power of music and songwriting. That is a whole lot to unpack. We're getting ready to do it. Coming to us live from the Washington, D.C. area. Please join me in welcoming for the very first time, Emma G. Hey, Emma G.
Hi.
How you doing? It's good to meet you.
Wonderful.
All right.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. We made it. We made it. Okay, so tell us about the selection that you have chosen to share today.
So, but today's song is an original piece that I wrote in, December 31st, 2019, leading into 2020, with the knowledge in my gut that something was going to happen, something was going to change. I didn't know what, but something was happening. And I had been given the opportunity to perform for author, she's four
Miriam,
times New York best time selling author, Marianne Williamson.
I voted for her.
Uh,
I voted for her.
yes, yes. And I had no idea what I was going to sing for her big presidential candidacy announcement the next day. December 31st, the song came to me in the parking lot of a giant supermarket. And I had the opportunity to perform it for her as part of her announcement. But of course, as with most songs, most songwriters will understand this, that every song, when it's written through authenticity, when it's written through truth, when it's written through vulnerability, tends to have multiple meanings. So this song, it's not just written for Marianne Williamson, it's a song for my soul, for recognizing that for every trial and tribulation that I've personally been through, for every adversity I've come across, for every struggle that I have endured, it has been love that has been the greatest superpower that has served me, and the way that I've been able to overcome. And that has shown up in many ways throughout my life, throughout my young 13 years of existence. But just being able to hold on to that and recognize that love is my superpower.
Okay, so what's the song called?
Living proof.
All right. Is there a part that we can sing that maybe you can teach us?
Yes. At
All right.
the end of every chorus, the tagline is, I am living proof that love wins.
Okay. So how does it go? How does it go? Teach
So,
it.
so the chorus will sound something like this. No matter what comes my way, I'll be smiling every step I take. I'm a legend to make no mistake, that I'm living proof that love wins, so on and so forth. And
I'm
in
living
fact,
for love wins. Is that it?
living proof that love wins. Perfect. And in the bridge type thing, there is a gang vocal opportunity as well. So basically, how that's going to go is I will sing "Hey," and I want you to repeat back to me, "Hey, ho, ho." You feel me? So we can practice that if you like.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. So "Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey.
ho."
Oh.
Living proof that love wins. Hey,
Hey.
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 You got it. So, however you want to sing it at home is perfect. You don't have to be in key because, singing, songwriting, music is for the soul. It takes on every shape, size, and ability and super ability. So, there we go.
All right. Emma G, everybody. Let's do this.
Perfect. Bringing in my headspace. I'm trying to get my feelings straight. I've overthought my mistakes. I don't water into wine. It's so hard to stay sober. I'm damaged and I'm love stoned. It's hard to remain in control. Rewriting what I thought I know, and I'm drinking it in, but the lesson ain't over. And the most painful when love began. I'm so glad of who I am, 'cause I'm a woman. I'm not the man. Whoa, oh, no matter what comes my way, I'll be smiling every step I take. I'm a legend, make no mistake, that I'm living proof that love wins. No matter what the future holds, I'm here and I'm not letting go. I'm a legend, baby, you should know. I'm living proof that love wins. Stranger than I used to be, but I'm not going down quietly. I know I create my destiny. When this father's life, the evergreen knows it. I broke up with a what if. I left behind the negative. I'm flirting with abundance, and I'm drinking it in. Yeah, my purpose is magic. The most painful when I went wrong. I'm never the sad songs. The foundation set, I'm good to go. Whoa. No matter what comes my way, I'm laughing every step I take. I'm a legend, make no mistake, that I'm living proof that love wins. No matter what the future holds, I'm here and I'm not letting go. I'm a legend, baby, you should know. I'm living proof that love wins. I'm living proof that love wins. Okay, here's the gang vocal, y'all. Here we go. Hey, hey, ho, whoa, hey, hey, I'm living proof that love wins. Hey, hey, ho, whoa, hey, I'm living proof that love wins. No matter what the future holds, I'm surpassing every step I take. I'm a legend, make no mistake, that I'm living proof that love wins. No matter what the future holds, I'm here and I'm not letting go. I'm a legend, baby, you should know. I'm living proof that love wins. I'm living proof that love wins. I'm living proof that love wins.
Oh, baby, baby.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness, everybody. Let's take a breath on that. That was some yumminess. That's some yumminess. Oh, wow. Emma
Thank you.
G, that is a giant of a song that you got it giant. So that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So I'm hearing the accent Kiwi.
Yes, ma'am.
How?
From the west coast of the North Island, if you know anything about New Zealand, we are one of well, I actually grew up in one of the top 10 surfing beaches in the world with a left-hand break, black sand, and a lot of music. So I was very blessed to be raised in a culture and in a country that is incredibly creative and sees the value in songwriting and music and creation and all the craziness.
Oh, I love. And then you all started the UGG trend, right?
We did. And Les Mills.
We'll forgive you for that one. We'll forgive you for that one. Okay. Let's get serious for a moment.
Sure.
Hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus. Hydro-
Yes.
By age 9, you had 10 surgeries?
10 brain surgeries. By the age of 10, I'd had 10 brain surgeries and 24 surgeries in total.
Tell us what hydrocephalus is.
Great question. Okay, so for those of you who don't know much about the brain, our brains float in water, otherwise known as cerebral spinal fluid or CSF. The water goes into the head and changes by about 200 to 400 milliliters every day, entering into the brain and then draining down the spinal column, hence the name cerebral spinal fluid. However, I have a cyst about the size of my fist in the center of my cranium, which means that water can get into my head, but it has no way of getting out. That blocks off the exit way going down my spinal column. So at the age of 4 months, thankfully, science was advanced enough by the time I was born. They recognized my head was growing too fast in accordance with my body. Recognized that I had this cyst in the middle of my head and inserted a shunt or a really long tube into my head to drain out the cerebral spinal fluid down my neck. In fact, you can see it. It's that veiny looking thing here. Venus want to do that. I don't know if you can see it, but so that drains out the water into my peritoneal cavity and my abdomen. Awesome. Technology is great, but when it comes to massive hormonal changes, lumps can form in the CSF, which mean that blockages can occur in the shunt, which then, of course, leads to severe headaches, vomiting, dizziness, falling unconscious, and eventually dying. I'm not dead yet. It's good. We're good. But because, to prevent that, they have to go into my head or into my peritoneal cavity and find out where the blockage is, erase the blockage, or completely replace the entire shunt.
Wow. So in
It's
all,
wild.
total of 24 surgeries.
Yep.
Wow. Well, you know what? I'm saying that is your superpower. I'm
Thank you.
giving you
Thank
all.
you.
Now,
I, I I'm a huge believer in that too. I think one of the key phrases that has kind of stuck with me is over the pandemic has been turning your lessons into blessings and your perceived disabilities into super abilities. Because with having had brain surgery, listen, I'm blessed that I'm not in a wheelchair with spina bifida or cerebral palsy. Like I am blessed, and so to be able to now lead with empathy and lead with resilience. It's just, yeah, superpower.
so I'm very curious. There are some brain surgeries that happen when patients are awake during the procedure. Was that your experience?
No, but my last cranial brain surgery, they inserted like a metal rod into my skull to monitor my brain waves at one point. My mum used to joke that she was like, "You're like a computer game."
You're bionic,
So,
bionic baby.
yeah. No, I mean, I was what? Yeah, I think I was 10 at this point. And, so I was awake for that, but I wasn't awake during the surgery. Thank goodness.
Okay,
Thank goodness.
so you go through airports. Are you setting off metal detectors?
It's always been a fear of mine, but thankfully, no.
And so there was a portion of your life where you lost memories. How did you help yourself? What were the techniques that you used to gain those back, particularly with regards to songs, writing songs, remembering lyrics, remembering harmonies and melodies?
So here's the fun thing about, I mean, there's been countless studies done on the effects of music on our brains, right? Around the world, almost every university has studied the impact of music on the brain. However, and I delivered a TEDx talk about this late February this year. Um, when you combine music and songwriting together, parts of the brain get stimulated far more than normal. And this does a number of things. One, most notably, when your left hand side of the brain and the right hand side of the brain are fired up simultaneously, the corpus callosum, which is like 200 million neurofibers in the brain, start firing up as well. And through stimulating the corpus callosum, we actually start to redevelop lost parts of our brain function. So that has been significant in me redeveloping my memories, redeveloping my academics, redeveloping my emotional abilities and how to respond to traumatic events just through songwriting. This obviously doesn't just work for people who had brain surgery. This is something that everybody can do. When you write songs, you're able to redevelop lost brain function. And it's incredible. And as a result of that, like even now, as a 33-year-old woman, sorry, I'm not 13, my bad. As a 33-year-old woman, I'm able to now look back at songs I wrote when I was 3, 4, 5 years old and remember the melodies. Isn't
Wow.
that nuts? Like it's crazy. And
Super
then
powerful.
even further, not just remembering the melodies, but remembering exactly what I was going through at the time that I wrote it. You know, I was an early developer, physically, and I have unfortunately, as a result of that, been, you know, the subject of multiple forms of abuse, as a child and teenager. And being able to not just transform my emotional responses to those traumas, but also to use songwriting to remember where I was going with that and how you know it's powerful to be able to now cognitively reframe my experiences and you know in therapy be able to you know heal myself because now I'm remembering what happened when I was 12, what happened when I was 14, what happened when I was 19, you know? And so it's like the gift that keeps giving. It's a difficult gift, but it's a powerful one, it's an important one, it is a healthy one, and it's fun because when you're singing your truth, it almost doesn't feel confrontational, you know, because it's a song. Yeah, and you're
Mm.
able to like I don't know, kind of adopt. I call it my superhero mask or my superhero cape, right? Like yes, it's me talking, but it's not really me because at the moment I'm singing my you know my superpower, and that makes it a lot. It made it as a teenager a lot easier for me to confront those hard truths, confront those hard experiences, and come out of it full.
Incredible, incredible. We're going to talk about your work with teens, but for the moment, I want to take a just a brief bit out because
Sure.
one of our favorite, both of our favorite songwriters is on the Daily Antidote today, and I want to introduce you to her, Dr. Izai Maria Barnwell. Please come forward and
Yes.
meet your fan, Emma G. Your fan, Arne, is introducing you to your fan, Emma G.
You have an amazing, amazing story.
Thank
And I
you.
really appreciate and thank you for sharing it with all of us. Thank you
Thank you.
very, very much. And I'm grateful for your talents and everything that came with everything that you've experienced.
Thank you so much. That
You're
means
very welcome.
a great deal.
You're very
I,
welcome.
I
I'm
Dr.
glad
really
to be here
appreciate that.
today with you.
Yeah, Dr. B, she said her mom was playing Sweet Honey's music for her a lot of the time during that period where there were all those surgeries. So that your music is in her.
Wow, wow. Well, I'm thankful that God has given both of us some gifts.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much. I'm tearing up a little bit. Sorry.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Okay, I'm sorry, I slipped that in on you. I couldn't help myself. Okay, Emma
I'm
G.
prepared.
Emma G, you have said that your vision is to save the world one song at a time by writing music of healing, strength, love, and truth. And you do incredible outreach work with families. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, when I first moved to Washington, D.C., and I just want to like side note, I didn't move here on purpose. I was my intention was to move to LA or New York to do music. And I ended up on a road trip for 10 days to Indiana with a friend of mine. We broke down in New York State and ended up in Rockville, Maryland by accident. And I was like, this is it. The universe is telling me I need to be in DC. And then, of course, I had no idea the richness and depth of the music industry here in DC at the time. But it was important to me. I realized, part of the reason why the universe landed me in the nation's capital was because back then in 2015, I was writing music about feminism, about anti-sexism, about anti-racism, and trying my best to save the world one song at a time, to help people recognize through my music, through my performance, through my street performance, that they're important and validated and loved and seen and acknowledged. And that was really important to me. However, cut to 2019, and I'm thinking, I come from a history of youth work as well as teaching, as well as music. And I was like, you know what, Emma, you've been using this whole music journey very selfishly. You've been feeding your ego for a long, long time. And yes, you're helping people through your music, and that's great. But let's be real, it's young people that need the most support, love, and guidance. And so when I say now that I'm saving the world one song at a time, it's not about my songs necessarily. It's about helping young people find their voices, step into their power, overcome their overwhelm, recognize that their voice matters, find the languaging and lyrics to express themselves safely and creatively. Um, and through that, helping them to save themselves one song at a time. Because every young person is one caring adult away, right? Every successful young person is one caring adult away. And listen, 2020, 2021, it's been crazy. In August of 2020, the World Health Organization claimed that it would take us 10 years to emotionally and mentally recover from the trauma of the pandemic. That was only 6 months in. It has now been 2 years. I cannot even begin to fathom the amount of time it's going to take us to heal from this. And therapy doesn't necessarily work as well as it used to for young people because Generation Z is built different. We are addicted to social media. We are addicted to just being learning differently. And so, combining therapy and songwriting, combining youth work and songwriting music, um, yeah, that's now what I mean when I say I want to save the world one song at a time.
I love it. I love it. So, how does it work? Do you meet with parents? Do you meet with families? How do people find you?
That's a great question. All of the information is on my website, emmagmusic.com, but
Say it again. Say it again.
emmagmusic.com. But there's a number of different avenues, and the first avenue has been around teaching, coaching one-on-one. So absolutely, I want to meet with the parents because parents need to know me, trust me, and be okay with my methodologies. And I say that because a lot of my coaching is through the lens of tikanga Māori teaching practices, which are very aligned with the Baha'i teaching practices. It's very different to Western teaching pedagogies. So that is very, yeah, that needs to be from the forefront. However, I don't work with the parents. I work with the teenagers. So once the parents are cool with what I'm doing, absolutely, I want to touch base with them regularly throughout the program. It's a 6-week program. If they just do songwriting, 8 weeks if they want to record a song as well, and 10 weeks if they want to make a music video as well. But throughout that time, I'm working one-on-one with the kids. They have open door policy with me. Whenever they want to contact me, they can text me, send me a WhatsApp message. It doesn't matter. I'm always going to be here to talk and contact. But in the middle of April, I am about to launch the beta program for my online coaching, group coaching. So people will have access for 4 weeks to 14 short tutorial videos to take them through most of what I teach one-on-one. However, I also follow up with a 1-hour group coaching Zoom call on Fridays so that they can sort of get that Q&A in, answer any questions, and then they can go about it at their own time, at their own pace.
Wow. Emma G, this you got a lot going on. We giving you props. I feel like I know you. I've seen your bedroom. I've met your cat. Um, we could, we could talk for a while, but we do have to wrap this up.
Sure.
Got this empowerment through songwriting challenge, your audiobook. You have to come back. Will you please come back?
Listen, yes, you guys are magical. I'm so honored and blessed to be part of this today, and I love the dedication towards elevating communities through music. I just think you're so powerful and it's beautiful. Thank you.
719, baby. 719. Okay.
Amazing.
Isn't that incredible? All right. So let's do the song again because we know it.
Mhm.
Now we know it. So let's just go back, bring the song up. Katie is going to magically, deliciously put the lyrics in the chat for everybody. We'll take a breath. 718. Sorry about that. 718 days. Let's take a breath. Emma G, take it away.
Breaking in my headspace. I'm trying to get my feelings straight. I've overthought my mistake. I've been wondering to why it's so hard to stay sober. Damaged in my love stone. It's hard to remain in control. Rewriting what I thought I know, and I'm drinking it in with a lesson and over. The most painful when I went wrong. I'm not gonna sing songs. The foundation said I'm gonna go. Whoa, whoa, no matter what comes my way, I'll be smiling every step I take. I'm a legend, make no mistake that I'm living through the love winds. No matter what the future holds, I'm here and I'm not letting go. I'm a legend, baby, you should know. I'm living through the love winds. I'm living through the love winds. It's changing the way it used to be, but I'm not going down quietly. I know I create my destiny. When this fire is like the evergreen knows it. I broke it with a what if. I left behind the negative. I'm planning with abundance, and I'm drinking it in. Yeah, my purpose is magic. I must pay my rule I'm wrong, but I'm never gonna sing songs. The foundation said I'm gonna go. Whoa, whoa, no matter what comes my way, I'll be dancing every step I take. I'm a legend, make no mistake that I'm living through the love winds. No matter what the future holds, I'm here and I'm not letting go. I'm a legend, baby, you should know. I'm living through the love winds. I made a slight mistake there. I messed up the actual pre-chorus, so I'm going to try that again after the woes, okay? Okay, here we go. Hey, hey, ho, oh, hey, hey, I'm living through the love winds. Hey, hey, whoa, hey, hey, I'm living through the love winds. I was paying when we began. I just learned who I am, 'cause I'm the woman, I'm not the man. Whoa, whoa, no matter what comes my way, I'll be laughing at I'm here and I'm letting go. I'm a legend, baby, you should know. I'm living through the love winds. I'm living through the love winds. I'm living through the love winds.
I'm living proof that love wins. That's in my head all day. It's in my head
Yes.
all day.
Turning
Everybody,
affirmations into music, baby.
right. Emma G, everybody, let her know it. Let her know it. Show it, let her know it. Show it, let her know it. Wow, let's breathe that in. Emma G, thank you so much for sharing your time, your talents, your heart, your truth,
Thank you.
and your incredible artistry. We will definitely meet again. We picking you up on that daily antidote bus. We picking you up, on
Let's
the daily
go.
antidote bus. Wow. Thank you so much, love. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. All the best, guys. Peace.
Woo! All right, y'all. Emma G. Let's give it up to JoJo Rossi for finding these incredible artists that she brings into the room. Yes. Yes. Katie having everything going all smooth and everything. Just all smooth. Katie smooth. Okay. Let me breathe on that. Mm. Okay. Um Before we say our final goodbyes, I'm going to check in. Are there any announcements? No announcements? Katie says one.
Concert tonight,
Tell us about.
virtual,
Okay.
6:30 p.m. Sissapaz. Join us from anywhere you are in the world, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join from the comfort of your home. It'll be a beautiful night of singing.
Okay. All right. This is a special time. I'm telling you, JoJo, you got me last week with Dr. B and Baba Harkness. So we have Dr. B in the room again today. Let's just give her extra, 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 just cuz. Just cuz she be Dr. B. I love that. Thank you. And let's thank Busy Graham for all the incredible work she does at Carpe Diem to make this happen. Oh, I'm feeling real good. How y'all feeling? Everybody good? Okay, let's say some byes. Okay, don't move. Stay put. Uh, 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 uh. Bye, bye, bye. Bye to Arlene Baxter in Berkeley. Bye, bye, bye to Jenny in Suffolk. Bye, bye, bye to Deborah in Kentucky. And bye, bye, bye to Dan in Vienna. And bye, bye, bye to my friend Susan G. And bye, bye, bye to Annette. I see you, Annette. And bye, bye, bye to Bob and Mabel and the Bears. And let's take an extra moment to send some healing love to Mabel. We loving you up, Mabel. We loving you up all through it. All right. Let's get back to bye, bye, bye to Mr. James Harkless. Yes, sir. Bye, bye, bye to Pauline, who's Phil's sister. Bye, bye, bye to one of the curly tops, two of the curly tops. Bye, bye, bye to Doug in Underhill. And bye, bye, bye to my friend Carolyn in Boise. And bye, bye, bye to Steve and Michelle. Bye, bye, bye to Kathy in Virginia. And there's Don in that other curly top over there. Y'all playing tricks on people. I love it. Bye, bye, bye to Bonnie in Boise. Bye, bye, bye to Kate in Charlottesville. And bye, bye, bye to Gary Pausner and Amanda and Miles and Phil, who's here in the States. Oh, Phil, I hope you're having a great time. Happy to see you here. Hey, Miles, I see your toe. All right. And bye to my friend Storm. Hey, bye to Jane in Texas and in Maryland and Cricket too. Okay, y'all moving. Hold it. Nancy with the moo woo 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 cow. And there's Deli. Hey, Deli. And Martha in Oregon. And Diane. Love ya. And Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Cliff in Vermont. Brian, McLaughlin, and Jamie, and Victoria, and Aloysius, Anna in Pinewood. That's pine behind you, Anna. Come on. Hoda in BC. Jane G in a forest somewhere. Luda with the love from Victoria, BC. You know I love that. And Linda in Orcas Island. And LMG, hello to you. And Ralph in Victoria. And Linda and Becky Kane in BC. And Carol in Connecticut. And Fred in Silver Spring. Kate wandering somewhere in the world. Karen Somerville, someplace good. I say bye, 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 bye. See you later next time on the Daily Antidote of Song. All right, y'all. Thank